Hi all, welcome to English 307 Business Writing. My name is Joel Smith and I'll be your instructor over the next 8 weeks here. Uh, I am a senior lecturer in the English department, and in addition to this course, I also teach foundations writing as well as creative writing. So hopefully you're able to see me as well as a screencast. On the right side of our D2L homepage is where you'll access all our ebook and e-materials. So you can see that right here. So it should be pretty intuitive, logging in, and then you'll have access right there. I've made a couple announcement posts on our homepage, so do check those, as I'll probably make additional ones at least every few days or so. Up at the top in the nav bar, you'll see a link to our shared Google Drive folder, which we'll also be using quite a bit. I think the Google software suite is fantastic for online courses, lots of collaborative opportunities. So yes, definitely make sure you're logged in when you're making comments, because then it'll post not as anonymously but as your name, and that'll help us get to know each other a little bit and build some community. Additionally, where you'll want to visit sooner than later is content, and on the left you'll see start here, due date number 1. So over the course of these next 8 weeks, there's going to be 14 different due dates that are in numerical order, and each due date consists of smaller homework items and even possibly smaller tasks within that. So there's a lot of work. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, but if you start early and are organized, you'll start to get a feel for it. So the very first due date has 2 homework items, and they're for this Friday, January 11th. Everything is in general for 11:59 p.m. Arizona time when we have due dates. So that's start here. Also, you'll probably want to visit under course information. There's an intro to the course, description, student learning objectives. Very important, a link to the syllabus, which everyone will be looking at over the next day or two. And I see some of you have already started to make comments on the schedule and syllabus, which is fantastic. So please, pay close attention to the content therein. Here are some of the major projects we'll be doing. The first one is individual. It's a job application packet. The second will be team-based, and it's a global communications research report. And then there will be a reflective multimedia portfolio. And yeah, so if you keep scrolling down, you'll see when each of the due dates are for the course. Generally, they're on Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays, and I go between those three just to keep things balanced and optimal in terms of your workload. So yeah, so just take a look through this syllabus here, and let's see, closing out of that. Oops, going back into course info. You can also see there's a page that has an instructor bio with a little bit more information about me, how to use D2L, different technical prerequisites for your success in the course. So I think that's enough to get us started. If you ever have any questions, it mentions on the syllabus what to do, but there is a thread in discussions called questions, comments, and help. So please feel free to not only post questions there, but also answer your peers. If you know the answer, I'll also chime in. Of course, you can also email me, and then we'll be using, as I mentioned, Google Docs quite a bit. So I'll be responding directly on these documents to your comments and questions there. It's a little blocked off, but you can see my email address right there, jersmith@email.arizona.edu. I think that's enough for now. I'm sure all of our plates are full. I believe we have students that are in the Tucson area, that are all over the country, all over the world, perhaps. Some of you, I imagine, are working, perhaps some parents. So it's going to be a really nice mix, and I look forward to getting to know you over the coming days and weeks. So yes, welcome. I look forward to seeing how this goes. It's my 5th or 6th time teaching online business writing, and every time is a little bit better and smoother than the previous. So welcome again, and I'll be working with you shortly.